Drop shipping isn't dead, friends, but most people are doing it wrong, and that's why they fail. And today I'm going to walk you through exactly step by step how people fail in 2025 and what they're doing wrong, and most importantly, how my students are winning fast right now in 2025 and how you guys can win alongside with them. So just to share with you all, this is one of my stores that I started back in 2021 area, right after COVID, and I'm currently coming up on $3.5 million here soon with over 50,000 customers. So I know what I'm talking about. Just to give you guys a little example, when you have a winning product, you want to open up another store. It's like opening up another McDonald's, another Starbucks on the other corner, because we don't believe in saturation. And once you have a winning creative and winning ads, you want to then open up another store and grow that as fast as you can. And that's how we're winning, friends. Let me share with you what not to do and what to do in 2025 with dropshipping. So most people fail because they treat dropshipping like a lottery business, like a lottery ticket, instead of a real business. They launch one product, two products, maybe three products, and they get maybe an angry customer and they panic. And I'm going to break down really the real reasons why they fail. And if you've done any of these, then let me know you're not alone, everyone. So if you've tested just one or two products, you get overwhelmed with angry customers, you don't know how to read your Facebook ad data, that's another big one. And we're going to talk about all of them here today so you guys can learn how to basically succeed. Because when you spend money on ads, you might just say, you know what, this doesn't work. I'm struggling here. I'm really hitting the wall. I can't be spending any more money, Scott. Or they get overwhelmed with some angry customer. You know, so there's a lot going on here why people fail, and I'm going to be breaking down exactly why. So you see this person here kind of like, man, I'm struggling because they just don't know how to spend their money, how to launch their ads. They have bad creatives. They don't test their ad copy. They rely on Canva instead of really using some of the AI nowadays. And so we're going to be breaking this down step by step, why people fail and why people are winning right now in dropshipping. So go ahead and stay tuned, everyone. We have a whole huge list of reasons why people fail and why people win, and I want you guys to learn them all here today. Let's go, baby. Here's what we do differently, friends. Write this down. This is why my students succeed, even if they failed before. I had a student fail 3 different times with 3 different stores, and finally they were able to hit financial freedom with this one beauty mask. I build every single student their own supply and fulfillment team group. So they don't deal with random suppliers on AliExpress with delays in shipping. They get fastest shipping, the best bulk pricing, and it's super profitable fast. The other thing is too, they get to take advantage of my VAs in the Philippines. So they're dealing with people that are professionals handling their customers, so they're not having to deal with customers, and they're able to build their business just as I do on my day-to-day business. The next thing that we do that's super is that before they even launch their product, they're able to book one-on-one calls with me to go over their entire store. So no guessing, no half-ass finished product pages. We generate their logos with AI. We get the best looking banners and any images that we can. We don't want to mess with Canva anyone ever. We use Canva, but we mostly use the AI nowadays, and we got some of the best looking product pages, and I go over them right before they launch, and we don't play the guessing game, friends. So just that alone is a big deal when you get set up. You get your own fulfillment group, VAs, and you're able to have a coach go over your product store before you go ahead and launch. That right there is a game changer. Let's go, baby. I give my students exclusive access on Discord every single month, the winning product from other students. We don't play the guessing game. So if another student is scaling a product, then I'll go ahead and share that with the other students so they could win too. And the other thing that's super big is they're able to book one-on-one calls with me. So if they got data to go over, they got some ads to go over, they're like, Scott, it's working, can you help me? They're able to book those calls, whether it's a 30-minute, 15-minute, or a 1-hour call, which is a game changer, friends. So I give them full action plan at the end of each call, so they have a from the AI, and so that's really helpful. After each call, the AI gives them a whole PDF action plan. The next thing that we do is we use the Shrine Pro theme, because that's how we make money. We need to be doing bundles. Buy one, get one free, buy a 2-pack, 3-pack, 4-pack, etc. So the Shrine Pro theme is a big deal when it comes to every single student. One of the things that I also do is I track your guys' ad spend. So one of the things that we do is we never go over $20 without at least an add to cart. If you guys aren't feeding your pixel right away with add to carts and a bunch of clicks, then you're gonna have a hard time hitting purchases. So that's another big deal, is that I have these rules that I give every single student to follow, and if they can follow them, they start to master their Facebook ads right away. This is a big deal, friends. One of my students failed 3 of his stores and it completely bombed. But I told him a story how these 2 teenagers, when I was at this marketing event, were at $20,000 by noon, everyone, by noon. And it was a product called the Black Mask. And that one tip changed everything for my student that failed 3 different stores. I shared with him that the product of the Black Mask, and that student went on to set up the Black Mask, and it changed his life financially forever. That one tip, everyone, from learning from those students at $20,000 a day changed his life forever. He now has his own McLaren. He's got his own houses in Miami. His name is Gabriel. And I want to share, everyone, you're not failing in dropshipping because you're not smart. It's because you're missing the right tools, you're missing the right support, and you're missing the right product. So let me go ahead and share with you more about how to succeed in this world of e-commerce. All right, everybody, this is a huge one. Most students can't read their Facebook ad data. And what do I mean by that? They're just not able to understand their pixel, what add to carts are, what the cost per add to cart, because we're trying to get like under $40, $50 cost per purchase, maybe under $30 cost per purchase. So if you're not understanding your cost per add to carts, that's going to be a big deal. And so that's what I'm really big on, everyone. You need to be under $20 cost per add to cart. I try to be under $10 cost per add to cart. So if you're not getting it at least $20 and you don't have an add to cart, we turn it off. That is a major one right there. Another one is most students, they think I can build a random gift store. And that's okay to have a general store. We might test a few products, but if we want to go hard and fast and change our life financially and have a McLaren one day, we need to break out of the random stores that don't build trust and really get into a niche type of store. And another thing that is a big deal is going at this alone. You'll end up burning out. You need a community. You need a mentor. You're like, Scott, this isn't working. I need help. You need those type of phone calls to give you clarity along the way. So give this video a like so far if you're getting a lot of value, everyone, because we're just gotten started. We're keeping it going, baby. I got a whole lot more tips to help you guys really succeed in 2025 with dropshipping. Why are we big on the add to carts? You have to imagine your store is like a big pixel and you have to feed it as much data as you can. And if you don't test the ad copy, test your headlines, test your thumbnails, then you're not basically gonna gain the algorithm. So feeding that pixel, getting as many add to carts is how you really get momentum going. And so that's one big deal, is that people do not test enough ad copy, videos, to really feed their pixel enough data to get over the hump, I call it, to build that momentum stage in your Facebook ads. So the truth about dropshipping, friends, it isn't working. You're just doing it wrong. And that's the main thing that people are doing is dropshipping works, but you're doing it wrong, friends. And that's why I'm here. That's why I'm your mentor today. Success is a system. It's mentorship. It's a winning product. It's going over your store. It's launching your ads and focusing on your sales and really building that momentum. It takes momentum, friends. I can't stress that enough. So I hope you guys are getting a lot of value here. We're almost done, but I want you guys to have everything and anything to win in this year in 2025. So who's with me? Success is a system, friends. You need that mentoring. You need a leader to lead you away. It's like a Sherpa going up a mountain. You're gonna have roadblocks. You're gonna have issues. You're gonna need someone to help you with your ads. And you need that winning product too. If there's a student making $20,000 by noon, you best believe it, I'm gonna make sure that you have that same winning product to launch in your store and start making sales. The next thing on the list is, friends, this is a big list right here. You don't test enough products. That's for one. You can't analyze your Facebook data. You don't know what's going on in there, so you end up turning it off. You're spending too much. You hire the wrong suppliers. You end up using AliExpress. They take a long time. There's a lot of delays in processing. You want fast processing, fast shipping, everyone, and then you have a lack of support. So you don't have people in the Philippines that handle your customer service. You don't have them communicating to your supplier, and that's what it is that we do. And the next thing, you struggle to launch your ads successfully. And that, my friends, is really what happens a lot. The next thing is that we got all these different students, whether you're a mom, you're a dad, you know, you're a young guy like myself. I'm 39 years old. I feel like I'm young. But whether you're young and old, people are winning right now on my team, mostly moms and dads, I promise you guys, and they're making pretty good money right now with their store. And what I offer is one-on-one action plan, and the AI records everything, gives us the notes, and so you're able to have a real action plan at the end of every call. And I love that with my students, you guys. So I hope you guys are kind of understanding what I do differently, what to look out for, and what to do in your e-commerce dropshipping business, and how you guys can really succeed this year in 2025. So I challenge you guys, don't go out alone. You're going to end up burning out. You're going to end up hitting a roadblock, and you're leaving money out on the table. It's right now, summer 2025. I don't want you guys to be wasting any more time. Go ahead, get inside my Discord, get a hold of my hot winning products, take a look at my course, and start booking your one-on-one calls. And I promise you guys, you're going to start making money. I promise. I literally guarantee it. And that's what it is that I do, everyone. I hope you guys are getting a lot of value today. Give this video a like. Let me know what you think about this video and what it is that you like that I do differently than others, and how you guys can see where you could have improved on your last launch. Because remember, my student failed 3 different times, and now he's financially free, and he can tell you that story every single day. He says, Scott, you are my first coach that got me to make money, and now he's a multimillionaire, and that could be you guys next. See you guys later. I'll talk to you then. Give this video a like. Ciao for now.